And the presentation will be about our new product. It's called Neuropil, and we do it secure interaction for things. I would like to quickly introduce myself. That is me, almost now 40 years ago. But now I look a little bit different. And probably that's the picture that you also see on the camera and that you should recognize. I founded Pi-Lar 5 years ago. And there are actually 2 more members of the team that I have to introduce because they are very helpful for us. And that is done very shortly because these are Eliza and Marvin. So Eliza for us is about communication and Marvin is our security robot, which is keen on securing all the data communications paths. Together with these 2, we have built something great and with big enthusiasm, and that is our messaging layer or messaging protocol with security and privacy by design, or with by design principles in mind. Why have we developed this solution? Because we believe that good security and privacy is an enabler for future IT communications or for future IT interactions. And why now? Because we think, or we know from experience, that applying security afterwards or applying security at the end of a product lifecycle is the wrong way. So you can see this gate as our attempts to secure all solutions, but we are never really sure if we have built a complete hedge around our security things. So that is our security of the past, which is basically centered always around IP connections and which does not care about actually the content that is being transmitted. Marvin is very keen to protect data objects or to protect the data content and to respect identities. That is very important for him, and that is what we have built into Neuropil. You can extend security of future or zero trust concepts to ecosystems, like the IDSA is building one. And probably you know that data objects interactions are the main driver for future IT architectures. You will have devices or machines or cars that are producing and consuming data at the same time. So you will have different owners or different roles on each device. What does it enable? Actually, it's about your business agility. So if you can push up new solutions with a high security level, then actually that enables your company to adapt and to survive. You can change policies in days rather than in months. So you can change your IT architecture in days or in minutes, actually. And that's the basic principle that we think is important to allow data reduction and to allow data economy. We tried to picture it a little bit, and at the beginning you saw the small Lego parts, and by changing access policies, we think that you are able to then change your IT architecture by changing access policies. So this is a little bit like playing with Lego. If you discover that something is wrong, you can change the access policy, and then you get a different security level, and you can adapt to many different environments. What does it give you as a company? That gives you the reliability, and reliability is stands for different or reaches out into different regions. So you can think of it about reliability in terms of fulfilling legal compliance. You can think about your organization and your operations team that need to fulfill certain requirements for security, but it's also about economic things. So time to market. If you have a secure solution right from the start, and you have applied the right concepts right from the start, then it's easy. So you have a shorter time to market, and you can do better business model innovation, for example. So that's a kind of reliability that is probably not that known to you. Why is Neuropil so special? Because we have developed it as an open source component, because we believe that good security needs an open source community, and we have built it fully decentralized, and we have done many fully automated setups inside of it that help you with your setup of your IT solution. What are the special security features? These are actually attribute-based access control. These attributes allow you to define your access policies, for example. We use digital identities, and actually we use 2 digital identities per system. And we use these digital identities as the addresses that you send messages to. So you don't send messages to or data objects to IP addresses, you send them to digital identities. And we have built in end-to-end encryption. So there's no privacy gap in the middle on the operator side of a middleware, for example. We have set up one use case for the healthcare sector that I can shortly introduce. This is just our picture. So a patient will come to the doctor office, and the doctor office obviously will do some treatment, but he needs help from a laboratory, or he needs to transmit data to the insurance company. And the problem is there's much more to it than just these 4 persons or offices, because probably data needs to be stored in the cloud, or somebody is listening. And the security of the past basically is trying to secure just the doctor office, but the security of the future is trying to take the whole picture into account and to apply security mechanisms to it. And that's what we are trying to do with Neuropil. So we can securely exchange data. That's a typo in here. It's not beyond firewall, but behind a firewall. So you can stay safe behind your firewall, but still you can send and receive data. You have full privacy and anonymity via token. That's the IDSA DAPC token that are getting exchanged. You can have data ownership and data owner authority to allow different persons to access your data. You can have multiple recipients. And we are actually able to run even on very small devices. Plus, you will get a very high security level. So we are based on the elliptic curve things, and that's actually the only cryptographic primitives that we are applying. So we have started our development in 2014. In the meantime, we are funded by the EU with the NGI0 project. Our IDSA certification is in progress, and obviously we are seeing ourselves as a basic enabler for IDSA, and we are there to support your own targets. We are looking forward for cooperations, and for that, actually, we have launched our new website, which is neuropil.io. We will offer software as a service, so we will offer our Neuropil IO instance in the internet. We can offer trainings, and we are looking forward to build up more open source community and to build up a business network. So there's something in for you as well.